Welcome back Today we will learn about the fascinating transformation unfolding in Salem as we witness Brady Black stepping into a role that feels hauntingly familiar yet refreshingly new. The question on every DOOL fan's mind lately has been whether Brady is evolving into Salem's next protector, carrying forward the legendary legacy of his beloved father, John Black. The unmistakable shift in Brady's character arc. Recent episodes have showcased a remarkable evolution in Brady Black's character development, revealing layers of depth that longtime viewers haven't witnessed since the early days of his tumultuous relationship with his father. Eric Martsolf's portrayal has taken on new dimensions, displaying a gravitas and protective instinct that mirrors the iconic John Black in ways that are both subtle and profound. This isn't merely coincidental character growth. It appears to be a deliberate narrative choice by the writing team to honor John's memory while establishing Brady as Salem's new guardian figure. The transformation becomes particularly evident in Brady's recent interactions with Salem's most vulnerable residents. Where once he might have approached situations with the hot-headed impulsiveness of his younger years, Brady now demonstrates the measured wisdom and strategic thinking that made John Black such a formidable protector. His decision-making process has become more methodical, his protective instincts sharper, and his ability to read between the lines more sophisticated than ever before. Filling the protective void left behind. John Black's absence has created a palpable vacuum in Salem's social fabric, leaving the town's residents without their most reliable champion and protector. For decades, John served as the unofficial guardian of Salem, the man everyone turned to when danger threatened their loved ones or when mysteries needed solving. His unique combination of street smarts, investigative prowess, and unwavering moral compass made him irreplaceable, or so it seemed. Brady's recent actions suggest he's unconsciously stepping into this role, not as a replacement but as a continuation of the Black family legacy. His protective stance toward Marlena has intensified beyond simple filial duty, evolving into something that resembles John's own fierce devotion to his beloved wife. The way Brady now positions himself as Marlena's primary emotional support system, anticipating her needs and shielding her from additional stress, demonstrates a maturity and selflessness that would make John proud. Moreover, Brady's relationship with Belle has deepened significantly, transforming from the typical sibling dynamic into something more reminiscent of John's mentoring style with his children. He's become Belle's confidant and advisor, offering guidance with a patience and wisdom that reflects years of hard-won experience and his father's influence. The Steve Johnson partnership, a testament to legacy. Perhaps the most compelling evidence of Brady's evolution lies in his burgeoning partnership with Steve Johnson. This collaboration represents more than just two men working together on a case, it's a symbolic passing of the torch, a continuation of one of Salem's most legendary friendships. Steve and John's partnership was built on mutual respect, complementary skills, and an unshakable trust that allowed them to tackle Salem's most dangerous threats. Brady's decision to team up with Steve to investigate the truth about Tate's situation demonstrates his growing understanding of how Salem's underground network operates. He's learning to leverage Steve's connections and expertise while contributing his own unique perspective and resources. This partnership allows Brady to honor his father's memory while forging his own path as Salem's next-generation protector. The investigation into Tate's circumstances has become a proving ground for Brady, testing his ability to navigate complex family dynamics while pursuing justice. His approach mirrors John's methodology, thorough investigation combined with fierce protection of family interests. The way Brady has handled the delicate balance between supporting his son and uncovering potentially uncomfortable truths shows remarkable growth in his character development. Physical and emotional resemblances that cannot be ignored. Eric Martsolf's natural charisma and screen presence have always complemented the Brady Black character, but recent storylines have highlighted similarities to John Black that extend beyond mere family genetics. The way Martsolf carries himself in emotional scenes, his protective body language around Marlena and Belle, and his measured responses to crisis situations all echo the commanding presence that made John Black such an iconic character. These similarities likely stem from years of working alongside Drake Hodgson, absorbing the subtle nuances that made John Black so compelling. Martsolf has incorporated elements of Hodgson's gravitas while maintaining Brady's distinct personality traits, creating a character evolution that feels both natural and purposeful. The result is a Brady Black who honors his father's legacy while establishing his own identity as Salem's emerging protector. The physical similarities become particularly apparent during Brady's interactions with Marlena. His gentle yet strong presence, the way he positions himself to shield her from emotional trauma, and his ability to provide comfort through simple gestures all reflect John's approach to protecting the woman he loved most. Upcoming challenges that will define Brady's new role. The autumn storylines promise to test Brady's newfound maturity and protective instincts in unprecedented ways. Marlena's declining health presents Brady with his most significant challenge yet, supporting the woman who has been a mother figure to him while managing his own grief and fear. This situation will require Brady to demonstrate the same strength and resilience that John showed during his own health crises and family emergencies. Rachel's emerging storyline presents another opportunity for Brady to showcase his evolving protective nature. As dangers threaten his daughter's safety, Brady will need to channel his father's investigative skills and strategic thinking to ensure her protection. These circumstances will likely push Brady to form new alliances and utilize resources that John once relied upon, further establishing his position as Salem's next-generation guardian. The writers appear to be crafting storylines that will systematically test every aspect of Brady's character development, from his ability to handle family crises to his skill at navigating Salem's complex political and criminal landscapes. Each challenge represents an opportunity for Brady to prove that while he may never replace John Black, he can certainly carry forward the essential qualities that made his father such a beloved and respected figure. The future of Salem's protection under Brady's watch. While no character could truly replace the iconic John Black, Brady's evolution suggests that Salem's future may be in capable hands. His growing partnership with established protectors like Steve Johnson, combined with his natural protective instincts and newly developed wisdom, positions him to become Salem's next reliable guardian. The writers seem committed to preserving John's legacy through Brady while allowing the character to develop his own distinct approach to protecting Salem's residents. This character development represents a masterful storytelling technique that honors the past while building toward the future. By allowing Brady to naturally evolve into a protector role rather than forcing an immediate replacement, the writers are creating organic character growth that feels both believable and emotionally satisfying for longtime viewers who love John Black's character. What do you think about Brady's transformation? Are you seeing the same parallels to John Black's protective nature, or do you believe Brady is forging his own unique path as Salem's guardian? Share your thoughts about this fascinating character evolution and whether you believe Brady has what it takes to fill the protective void left by his legendary father. Part 2, Xander becomes an unexpected hero. Philip's life hangs in the balance on Days of Our Lives. Welcome back, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Today, we turn our attention to the unpredictable twists unfolding in Salem, where family rivalries, business schemes, and personal betrayals collide in the most dramatic ways. For those who have been following the latest developments, the spotlight this week shines on Xander, Philip, and the ever-shifting dynamics at Titan Industries. And believe me, what's coming will have longtime viewers clutching their hearts in suspense. A brother's betrayal or a loyalty test? On Thursday's episode, the scene inside Titan's office escalates into something no one expected. Philip, always scheming and often up to no good, suddenly appears to be in danger. He begins choking. Or at least, that's what he wants everyone to believe. Fans of the show know Philip has a long history of manipulation, so the burning question remains, is this a genuine life-or-death emergency, or just another one of Philip's devious ploys designed to test those around him? Enter Xander, Philip's complicated brother in business, though certainly not his brother in trust or affection. Despite the bitterness, jealousy, and constant scheming between them, when Xander sees Philip struggling, instinct kicks in. He rushes over and begins the Heimlich maneuver, determined to save the man who has done little more than make his life difficult. It is here that the writers have given us one of those rare soap opera moments where morality, family loyalty, and human instinct collide. Because let's be honest, Xander could have stood by, folded his arms, and simply let Philip choke. He would have rid himself of a constant source of trouble. Yet he doesn't. He chooses to act, and in doing so, he shows that beneath all his flaws, lies, and criminal past, Xander still carries within him the capacity to do the right thing. A heroic act or a fool's choice. Of course, saving Philip may not have been the smartest decision, at least from a purely strategic point of view. Philip is notorious for stirring up chaos in both his personal and professional life. He's a master manipulator, quick to deceive, and always has another trick up his sleeve. So why did Xander save him? Was it compassion? Was it an automatic human response to danger? Or was it a subconscious test of his own decency, a moment to prove to himself that he could be better than the ruthless, self-serving man he used to be? For the audience, the scene also raises another fascinating possibility. Maybe this wasn't about Philip's health at all. Maybe this was Philip's way of prodding Xander, pushing him to see how far his loyalty would go. After all, Titan is no stranger to betrayal, sabotage, and hostile takeovers. In that world, even a staged choking fit might be a tool to measure another man's reliability. If that is indeed the case, then Xander passed with flying colors. By stepping in and saving Philip, real choking or not, he demonstrated that he could be trusted in a moment of crisis. But make no mistake, viewers, just because Xander proved himself today doesn't mean Philip won't turn around tomorrow and plunge a knife right into his back, figuratively speaking. The plot thickens, Gabby and Tony's secret move. While Xander and Philip were busy with their life-or-death drama, another subplot was quietly advancing behind the scenes, one that may have even greater consequences for Titan's future. Gabby, clever and cunning as ever, has been working on her own strategy to reclaim power. In a bold move, she plants a small but powerful piece of technology, a microphone battery, inside the very office where Xander and Philip conduct their business. This tiny device, easily overlooked, has the potential to blow the lid off secrets, betrayals, and private conversations. And the best part? Gabby isn't working alone. She has Tony in her corner, and he's practically giddy with excitement over the possibilities this device could reveal. For longtime fans, this is a particularly thrilling development. Tony DiMera has always thrived on manipulation and cunning, but pairing him with Gabby creates a powerhouse duo that could shake Salem's business world to its very core. Together, they're not just after information, they're after control. And if their plan works, Titan may soon find itself under entirely new management. The bigger picture, what's at stake? To understand why all of this matters, we need to step back and look at the larger picture. Titan isn't just any company. It's one of the central empires of Salem, representing wealth, power, and influence. Whoever controls Titan holds not just a business, but a legacy. For Philip, Titan is personal, it's his family's crown jewel, the proof of his place in Salem society. For Xander, it's about proving himself capable of more than just brute force and crime. And for Gabby, it's revenge, redemption, and restoration all wrapped into one. So when Philip pretends, or actually begins, to choke in his office, the stakes are higher than just his survival. It's about trust, loyalty, and the kind of men and women these characters are willing to become in pursuit of power. What lies ahead? As the week progresses, fans should keep their eyes peeled for what this act of rescue means for Xander's future. Will Philip reward his quick thinking and loyalty, or will he brush it aside as nothing more than what was expected? And what happens when the information from that planted microphone battery starts spilling secrets left and right? Tony's excitement is contagious, and viewers can already sense that whatever is uncovered will create ripple effects throughout Salem. With every overheard conversation, with every whispered plan, the balance of power could shift. And in a town like Salem, once secrets are revealed, there is no turning back. Final thoughts. At its heart, this week's drama reminds us why Days of Our Lives has remained such a beloved fixture in daytime television for decades. It's not just about shocking twists or cliffhangers, it's about watching flawed characters wrestle with choices that reveal who they truly are. Xander saving Philip, whether out of duty, instinct, or a genuine spark of humanity, gave us one of those rare, meaningful moments. Meanwhile, Gabby and Tony's scheming ensures the suspense keeps building, leaving viewers perched on the edge of their seats. So as we look ahead, one thing is clear. The world of Titan is more dangerous than ever, alliances are shifting, and every decision carries weighty consequences. And as fans know all too well, in Salem, today's hero can quickly become tomorrow's villain.